Hi guys, good morning. It's Friday the 8th. So, since you finished your math facts yesterday, or should have, I would like you to review them. So, quiz yourself. Um, and if you didn't finish it, now is the time to kind of wrap that up. And then for reading and ELA, it's just that final similes page or any catch up work. We're trying to make Fridays a little lighter. Then today you should be finishing your narrative, so your final paragraph. And if you want to read it over to make sure that all makes sense, you don't have to type it, but if you want to, I can make a section for you on Google Classroom to type it and submit it, but you don't have to. Yesterday I started going through the packets that y'all have turned in, and I am super impressed with so much of your writing that I am reading all of it. I am loving some of the stories that you guys wrote and some of the papers you wrote, so I am just loving that. So thank you all just in advance, and just as far as the past work for working so hard. I just miss you guys, and I wish that we were doing all this work in the classroom together. So math for today is just basic units of measurement, so it's combining all of the things that we've done this week, and kind of a little review. Then read for 20 minutes, and then if you would like some of those Google Classroom links to answer some of the questions, I always post the BrainPop username and password, and the Kahoot will only ask for a pin if you have missed like the deadline for it. So the Monday through Thursday Kahoots that I post, they should be done by around 4 o'clock, because that's when it stops. So if it asks you for a pin, you've like surpassed the competition time, because I am posting the direct link to that. So that's just in for the future. If it's asking for a pin, it's because the competition is technically over. But I'll continue posting those every week. We have our Zoom today at 11:30. If you're able to come, great. If not, don't worry about it. It is optional, and it's just kind of more of like a fun Friday-ish type thing, and just a way for you guys to be able to talk to each other. Mr. Burdick might pop in, and Mrs. Collins, who comes into our class on Mondays, she might pop in as well. Today might be a little shorter, just because, again, like Sophia does her Zoom, and just like to keep an eye on that. But it'll honestly, I'm trying to aim for an hour today, so bring some ideas too, guys. Like, we can try anything, because I do have the ability to screen share. So if there's something that you want to show, I'm gonna try some Hangman. I think I figured out how to use the little whiteboard option, so I think it'll be pretty fun. So if you're able to join, awesome. I'm gonna go and kind of look at the similes page. So this one today, again, is similes, and so this is the picture that you are using, and then you're selecting the sentence that uses a simile to best describe what is going on here, and then you make your own similes for coffee, waking up early, and reading a magazine, and then you'll underline the similes here in that paragraph. I'm so sorry about how some of this stuff is upside down. It's crazy. Here we go. So here is the measurement application. So there's some word problems, and I think they're all word problems. Yeah, so you're taking the skills that you learned all week to do the word problems. If you need to look back at some of the conversions, or if you have your math notebook with you, we have our conversion table in there. So we're going to look at number 1. Matt bikes for 24 miles, takes a short break, then bikes 6 more miles. He stops to drink water every 3 miles. How many times does Matt stop for water? So if he bikes for 24 miles, and then he bikes 6 more miles, so then obviously we are going to add those together, because we need to find out how many miles he bikes altogether. So he bikes 30 miles altogether, and if he is stopping to drink every 3 miles, we have to figure out how many times Matt stops for water. So knowing that he biked 30 miles and he stops every 3 miles, we're going to divide, because that tells us how often he stops. So he stops every 3 miles. And then how many times does Matt stop for water? So again, you can take our 0 here and move it over here, and now you're looking at 3 divided by 3, and we know that when we divide a number by itself, it's 1. So Matt takes 10 water breaks, so he stops 10 times. Any questions? Google Classroom, message. I know I said this week I was going to get those videos up about finishing the book series of important events. I'm going to do that this weekend, I decided, so keep a lookout for those, and I'm going to post them every couple of days. So other than Zoom at 11:30, which I'll repost the link on class tag and email, I will talk to you guys on Monday. So have a great weekend. Make sure that you hug, and if you're able to, and tell your mom Happy Mother's Day on Sunday, because it is Mother's Day Sunday. So if you can, make her a card or do something nice for her, because moms are amazing and they are just the best. So I hope you all have a great day and a great weekend. Bye guys. Miss you guys.